Jesus sent his disciples ahead by boat while he went to pray alone. Later that night, a strong wind began to blow across the lake. Shortly before dawn, Jesus came to them, walking on the water. The disciples were terrified and said, "It's a ghost." But Jesus said, "Take courage, it is I. Don't be afraid." Peter said, "Lord, if it's you, tell me to come to you." Jesus said, "Come." And Peter stepped onto the water. But when he saw the wind, he began to sink. Jesus caught him and said, "You of little faith, why did you doubt?" Then they climbed into the boat and the wind died down.
Late at night, the disciples were in a boat and the wind was strong. Suddenly, they saw Jesus walking on the water toward them. Terrified, they cried out, thinking he was a ghost. But Jesus said, "Take courage. It is I. Do not be afraid." Peter said, "Lord, if it's really you, tell me to come to you on the water." "Come," Jesus said, and Peter stepped out of the boat. But when Peter saw the wind, he became afraid and began to sink. Jesus caught him and said, "You of little faith, why did you doubt?"
Jesus was teaching in a crowded house, and the power of the Lord was with him to heal. Some men came, carrying a paralyzed man on a mat, but they couldn't reach Jesus because of the crowd. So they went up on the roof and made an opening. They lowered the man through the roof into the room. When Jesus saw their faith, he said, "Your sins are forgiven." The teachers of the law thought, "Who is this who forgives sins?" Jesus said, "Which is easier, to say, 'Your sins are forgiven,' or 'Get up and walk'?" Then he said, "Get up, take your mat, and go home." Everyone praised God and said, "We've seen amazing things today."
A large crowd followed Jesus to a hillside by the Sea of Galilee. They were hungry, but there was no food nearby. A boy came forward with 5 loaves of bread and 2 small fish. Jesus took the food, looked up to heaven, and gave thanks. He told his disciples to share it with the people. As they passed it out, the food never ran out. Everyone ate as much as they wanted. They collected 12 baskets full of leftovers. The people were amazed and said, "Surely this is the prophet who has come into the world."